Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. I'm Hannah. I'm just going to see what comes out. Changes. Leap of faith. Completely new beginning, like a reset. Lots of fighting and deception. I'm not taking them because I'm still shuffling. Just they could come out in the main reading. No song today. That has been bugging me, which I'm quite relieved about, to be honest. New contracts, new offers, new material offers, financial offers. Chills, so something to do, that could be the reading, something like financial offers. So it could be a work reading. Yeah, Cups. Or it might be a love reading. Work relationships. Could be work relationships. The Emperor and the Two of Cups. Wow. Someone wants to make a love offer. Definitely. But it's not all it's made out to be. Like, be careful. So it might just be to break your heart. So contemplate about it, like reflect. Oh my God, it's definite chills everywhere. Abandonment, loss, just complete destitution, poverty. I'm still shuffling. So, lack. So the offer could cause lack. It's not a good partnership. Maybe that's the thing. You're independent and abundant on your own. Okay. What is the message? That's too many. Page of Swords, Seven of Wands, Six of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. I'm going to put them back. It's too many. Just give me one at a time, please. What's the message? 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Swords. 10-10 could be significant. So there's something trying to block or get in the way of abundance. Page of Swords. Yeah, there's maybe some manipulation, some you're going to get some weird communication about it. King of Swords, Page of Swords, King of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, so this is passing laws that cause stagnation, and like not really putting much thought into it, like yeah, to cause entrapment. So this could give rise to legal issues. But there's a new cycle. So it's like there's a new cycle that's here. I'm just covering up the naked bits. It's like the new cycle matches the 10 of Pentacles, but then all the rest is like trying to prolong an old cycle with new action. Trying to prolong an old cycle with new action. That's too many. Tell me more about the world, please. Yeah, it's deception. It's like it's false. Like it's a false new cycle. Yeah, it's kind of like let me just get some more. Yeah, so basically the new beginning should be a new beginning in love. So there's all the spilt cups here, which is like the energy that all of this is coming out of. But there is like one cup of love that has been manifested, but everybody's missed, and that's the path to peace. So it's already here, like that reality is already here, but all of this other action has just caused entrapment and deception. Yeah, it's just caused hell on earth, more hell on earth. I'm not going to take the rest. Tell me more about the Magician, please. Tell me more about the Magician. Tell me more about the Magician. Tell me more about the Magician. Yeah, this was real conflict, a real solution to resolve conflict. This one cup of love that's been missed would have been a real path to peace and a real workable path to resolve conflict, but it's been missed. Why has it been missed? Why has it been missed? King of Pentacles. Why has it been missed? Why has that cup been missed? Why has no one seen the love? Too much focus in the material realm and not enough focus on the spiritual consequences. Not enough spiritual insights or connection to the divine. So everyone who's paved this path has just been focusing on earthly realm or an earthly realm, and has not really paid any mind to the bigger picture and the wider consequences of their actions by ignoring spiritual law, universal law. Oh dear. And ignoring people's sovereign rights. Okay, what's this? Yeah, they're blocking progress, because this is the Empress in the Minor Arcana. This is obviously the Empress. This is the nurturer, the creator, the Mother Earth energy. Or I suppose the Queen of Pentacles is as well, the Mother Earth, and the Nine of Pentacles is. But this is stopping like feminine power. It's getting in the way of you know, feminine leadership, feminine power. And perpetuating the patriarchy. What else? What else? Yeah, there's just, all of this has been done out of feelings, people just acting on feelings, which is not going to last. Feelings are just messages that's supposed to pass through us. We're not supposed to really make permanent, you know, decisions off them. It's not very good foundations. Yeah, it's very fast, flighty, in and out, not sustainable, not lasting. It's not going to last. So whatever this false start, this false new cycle that's blocking real, lasting, committed, sustainable foundations and stability, real stability in physical reality. Because when you get to this, you do incorporate spirituality. You are aware of spiritual law, and you are spiritual, and you're not just rooted in only the material realm. Like you have things, like you have material things, but when you reach the 10 of Pentacles, you're not just living out of ego. You shed your ego. So but this is ego, living in your feelings, acting out your feelings. This is the player energy, ego. So this ego, manipulation, ego, this is potentially the narcissist, very controlling energy. Yeah, but there's been a unwise actions taken. That people didn't go inwards. People haven't gone inwards. They've only focused on what makes them look good on the outside. What makes them look successful on the outside, or look like they're actually, you know, going forward with something. But it's a false start. It's a false start. That one cup of love is the real ticket to peace, and it's been missed. It's been missed, and going inwards and reflecting inwards and gaining inner wisdom through meditation, through prayer, through solitude. So it's going into hermit mode basically. But they just wanted to get a result fast. So it's ego. It's like hit it, quit it kind of energy. Hit it, quit it. Just want to get it done kind of thing. Just get it done. But for what? At what cost? Yeah, it's just player energy. It's player energy. It's just everyone's playing each other. Everyone's just playing each other. and there's no one's actually winning. There's the this is just on its own. It's just on its own, like just hanging about on its own. Everything else is like, I'm going to put that separate actually. Everything else is part of the same picture. Well, it was with these actually, with the resolving conflict and getting peace. Those 5 cards, they were like, everything else is just like ego, just doing things to make it look, devil energy. So they've entered another karmic cycle. So the new false start is not actually any progress. It's just going back into another karmic cycle. It's not elevating anywhere. Whereas having an open heart to be able to see that cup that's with the hand out, no one's made any decisions with an open heart. So there's no unity. There's no unity. Yeah. They were too scared to take the leap. They were too scared to open their heart and fly into the unknown and actually go for real peace. Nobody's done the work to be able to travel light like that. Nobody's shed the weight. Everyone's got baggage. Everyone's got baggage. No one's traveling light like this. Look how small his bag is. Look how small his bag is there. He's got a flower in his hand, like, he doesn't care. Like, I mean, this is a kind of leadership that's like, it's brave leadership in a sense, because it's like the innovator, someone that's willing to take a risk. Sometimes it's reckless, but it's enlightened in a way. Like, it is enlightened, because look, the sun's there, and Aries is the sun. This is the Aries card. It's the passionate leader, and it's usually the passionate leaders are the ones that are willing to actually do the uncomfortable. So nobody was willing to do the uncomfortable, and love is uncomfortable. Love is not comfortable, and nobody wanted to sit in the uncomfortable, getting to know you, and like, you know, real phase of resolving conflicts and working together. Nobody wanted to do that. Everyone just wanted the same old repackaged as a new cycle. But God is not there. It's just slaves to look, just bound, more binding, more chains. No chains. No, this is waves here, so you have to make waves to get to the calm water. Nobody was willing to make waves to actually have peace. Nobody was willing to do that. It's getting exposed. It's not going to last. This false start is not going to last. because this is unity. When this is present in the material realm, this is real unity. This is real commitment and stability and harmonious society and communities and all of that stuff. And the universe is willing for that. The universe is willing for that. So the universe wants the divine feminine to not be sacrificed, to not be always a martyr. The universe wants more enlightened leadership, more wise counsel, more wise leadership. The universe wants people to live in their sovereignty and independently and freely. The universe does not want everybody bound. Sorry, I've got to cover it up because apparently naked drawings are offensive, even though all my videos I mark them as 18 plus anyway. Yes, look, the universe is willing for love, choice. These are like the two opposite cards. This one has chains, they're chained up with the devil. This one has got Archangel Michael, or like angels behind, guiding two people together to live freely. This is choice. So choice is here, but they didn't have it. They didn't, whatever this plan was, this communication, this strategy, it wasn't choice. So there's going to be exposure, because they're trying to why can't I speak? I literally just lost my train of thought and I can't find my words. The new beginning in the material realm needs to be steady. It needs to be steady and thoroughly planned out and thought through. Is that going to happen? 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 The Eight of Pentacles and the Judgment card. So there needs to be work put in to have that. So that is, so this situation, the one that they didn't go for, that is karma. That is what the universe that's the energy that the universe is backing. There needs to be work put in, obviously, to have it in the material realm. So to have that, but there's just the disconnect. What needs to happen to bridge? What needs to happen? I just feel like there was a big jump between the Sun and these two cards. Can you clarify the Sun, please? Clarify the Sun. Clarify the Sun, please. Clarify the Sun. Clarify the Sun. Clarify the Sun. Clarify the Sun. it's almost like the sun's going to expose like the weight of the world. The weight of the world. Can you tell me more? There's going to be light shed on the weight of the world. Light shed on the weight of the world. And that you can't straddle two, you can't just keep juggling two situations, you've actually got to pick a side. So you, like at the moment, all of this is like they're trying to juggle two situations. No, you actually got to pick a side. And they didn't pick the stable path. So they're not actually going to be putting in the work that's needed to get karmic justice. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Oh God. Queen of Wands. So yeah, they're just creating more lack and loss and instability because they didn't actually make any decisions. What's the Queen of Wands, please? What's the Queen of Wands? They've just created more destitution, more poverty. What's the Queen of Wands, please? What's the Queen of Wands? What's the Queen of Wands? Death and High Priestess. There's going to be a feminine energy that's going to transform the situation. It's foxes. That might be significant. It could be a change in leadership as well, because Queen of Wands is like leadership energy. Could be a transformation in leadership that's more, connected and in tune, and actually brave enough, because like Queen of Wands is like really brave and authentic and like not afraid to be themselves. Like they know themselves and they they're not afraid to be seen. Like they're usually quite attractive and like people notice them when they're in a room. So what's it like, charismatic. So there might be some sort of shake up in the leadership. It's going to actually work towards peace. There is going to be a change, there is going to be a transformation, because people are going to realise that it's not going to bring peace. And like the divine's all over this, like God's all over this. So don't worry about being stuck in poverty. All of the betrayal and everything is going to be left in the past. It is going to be left in the past. Because all of the false start is going to fall apart. It's all going to fall away. Because any sort of decision like that that's just been purely made on ego, it never lasts anyway. Yeah, love is going to be the way. People are going to realize that love is the way, and the new cycle in love will happen. Hold tight. Hold tight. Hold tight. And like you're not defeated. You're not defeated. There's still love is still like unity. Those two cups are right. Unity is still available. Loving partnerships are still available. It's just that everyone's got their backs turned to it. But they are going to wake up and realise that they're going down the wrong road. What's this? The moon and the Four of Swords. Yeah, there's just a lot. They're just a lot hidden. There's a lot of feelings that are hidden. A lot of things that they can't see, and people are going to be doing some reflecting and figuring out what's been missed, because it's going to quickly come to light that it's not working. Yeah, and they're going to get balanced. They're all going to have reflective time, so they could go into depression, they could go into dark nights, but it's all to balance them out. It's all to balance the yin and yang, so they can actually start taking balanced action. Because believe it or not, like full cups, people that operate from a full cup, they are very balanced people. They know how to, they look after themselves, they love themselves, they're on it with the self-care, they know how to nurture themselves, so they know how to nurture others. So there's just a lot of people who are just used to living without that, like incomplete, with empty cups and lots of deception and lots of people not being emotionally open and like expressive with each other. What else? Yeah, there's just lots of people just used to like third parties and lots of dodgy connections, and that aren't like being involved in partnerships that aren't actually serving anybody. So just people like playing different sides instead of actually picking one path and then agreeing, like all, regardless of differences or whatever, just all agreeing that to go on the loving path, the real path to peace and unity. Yes, so I just like touch my mandolin by mistake. So there's no capacity at the moment, it seems, to actually appreciate differences, put them aside, and actually do proper compromise instead of just rush. Yeah, love. There is going to be a balanced new start that's going to involve loving partnerships with love at the center. And that is actually going to balance out the material realm. Like it'll be slow and it'll be a bit rocky, there'll be like ups and downs and stuff, but it will happen gradually. Like, you're not going to get to that from the one really fast. Yeah, there's going to be more emotional intelligence applied, as opposed to just egotistical expression of feeling, like really like manipulative, emotionally manipulative expression of feeling to get quick outcomes. This is going to be more stable, more grounded, mature, like it's emotional maturity. Yeah, and it's going to bring balance. So it's all going to balance out, but there's going to be some very bruised egos that are going to have to rework what's been done. They're going to have to go back to the start. So it's just a bit of a waste, really. A bit of a waste, a bit of a false flag, false start. Yeah, false flag. See if I can get a peace card. Yeah, there just doesn't seem to be any bravery out here. There's no, like, courage. Divine companion. So it's almost like God's going to bring together, like, the soul family, who's going to actually be the real peacemakers, the people who are going to be brave enough to make waves, have done their inner healing so they can travel like this. They've shed the weight. They've not got baggage. They don't just go back to spill cups and finding situations. They can see, you know, they have got the sight to see when love's on offer. They're good at manifesting and creating a reality, and they're good at conflict. Excuse me. They're good at conflict resolution. So whoever was involved in the original decision making are going to be disbanded because they're of no use. They're just not in the right place for what's needed. And God is going to bring together, like, the real team of people that are grounded and rooted. Look, it's like two trees. I only just noticed that. But it could actually be like I don't know. It might be an aside. It might be for a few people. It could be that through this project or whatever, romance comes as well. Blessing. So yeah, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be so good. It's like a blessing in disguise. The bad thing, false start, is like a blessing in disguise. Don't do that to me, God. Trust. Oh my God, it is. It is. It's a blessing in disguise. Yeah, so don't worry. There is going to be the more enlightened people coming together after this, because it's going to fail. Self-mastery. Self-mastery. So it is going to be people that know themselves, and you know, it's not just going to be people that have got like excellent CVs and like career histories that look the part in the material realm. It's going to be people that have got more, that have done spiritual work, unity. So that people that are at one with themselves and all beings and all things and God. Oh my God, that's giving me chills. It was a blessing in disguise. That's the reading. So don't know what that was. If it made sense. I can think of what it makes sense for me, but I don't know. Apply it to your situations, and let me know if it's for you. It might not be for now. It's for if you find it in 10 months. The message is the message. It's past, present, or future. But yeah, thanks for being here, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Oh my God, my elbow.